Now, as you see, this is all within just a matter of minutes. Now this formation is changing right away. Right here is a round object planet right there. There you can see the outline of it right there. Continue to watch all of this building and building forming. Try to pan around everywhere so you can see everything as it's happening. Now I'll watch this one over here to the east for a minute. Just showed you a while ago. And you can notice the changes as they're happening. It's absolutely incredible. Spreading out and forming. Oh, look at that. See, as I pan around back over here, you can look. So, got this one coming in. It's going sideways, right across the east. And then you got this one going straight up. And you'll notice also, as the sun is not quite at setting time yet, but it's fixing to disappear down here behind the wall on the horizon down there. You can see right there. Now this wall is a separate thing. But ultimately, as everything rotates around, and at some point, I'm assuming, based on something I've seen before on some pictures of the system when it was still completely out in space, that it ultimately all these long and big, wide dragon formations, and there seems to be, I would guess, and this isn't exact, but at least 10 to 12 or 14 of them, that's just a guess, big ones that we're seeing everywhere. Ultimately, they all will join, and they do join together, making one gigantic formation, which I assume was probably, I don't know, going to pass over us at some point. I'm not sure, but anyway, so you can see the debris wall back there on the east, and it goes around all the way over to here. And it's always building too. Some of you might say, what do I mean by it's building? There it is, right? Across. Okay, I don't know what I said before. end of some kind of trails, including these, there's an object creating those trails. That you can't see in the infrared spectrum. Alright, so there it is, and then let me focus in on it. I use that lamppost on the right as a reference point. I'm not holding the camera, I got it sitting on something. And then you can see already right away the top one slowly moving, connecting with that other one. Focus in more. See, this is what I mean when I talk about actually watching these trails instead of like just taking pictures, and then it's assuming it's something. As you can see right there, those trails are moving, which means there is an object somewhere in that area, either right at the tip or within it, right there in the end, probably connected to both of those. I would say probably one object, very likely. I mean, I'm not seeing it because everything's yellow right there, but there is one there, and that's why those trails are moving, being created and left by that object. There's evidence of it right there if anyone thought of anything else otherwise. You're watching it right there yourself. Just looking at it without on the camera, you wouldn't see it moving. You guys can clearly see that they are. And now let me continue panning around. So look, this is everything you're seeing in this video. I'll edit it a little bit and take a few things out, but everything you're seeing was all recorded, so within a half an hour. I've been out here 20 minutes right now. You can look and see how everything has changed from the way it looked before. Seems to be thinning out, you would think. Well, don't necessarily think that. Somehow or another it's gonna, either something's going to appear that I'm not seeing, something, or I can already tell right over here, because this has changed dramatically from the way it looked earlier. Got it. There's what we were looking at a while ago, and I'm going to go over here towards the east. See that right there. And you guys can remember from our backup in the video, going to see how things looked before. Probably all know. And we ultimately, like I said, everything ends up making some kind of formation. Ultimately, and now that we see what is forming, something very familiar. What I refer to a lot of times as true arms. It's not necessarily what it is. You can call these things whatever they choose to, of course. A lot of feathering going on through there. Pretty incredible. obviously we're only, in essence, seeing what turned out to be a small part of the system, so to speak. Which is fine with me. I didn't need to see anything more. Look at that. Incredible.